Hello everyone. Today we are going to make a different kind of t-shirt design. As you can see, these are called paper effect. Like this part is PNG, so anything we can put here, it will look through this area. And I am going to make something like this, but in Illustrator or in a different my own style. So the main reason of making this design is I always try to make something different like the regular kind of designs. I don't make regular kind of designs because that is already on market. So if you cannot do anything new or anything unique, then you will not get sales. So for this one I am going to make something like this, and I will need some vectors for this kind of cats because this is going to be a cat design. But I am not going to, you can see I have premium free pick here. I can simply download anything from this my premium account, but I am not going to do that because I have this one, you don't have. So if I just show you download something from here and you don't have a premium account, then it's a waste of time. So I am going to show you how to make this kind of designs or without taking this kind of vectors. So for that I am going to use that cat image here. This is just the image. I downloaded that one, but I am not going to use this vector. I am going to use this as my, this is I draw my with my pen tool here from this image. Then I erase these extra parts from here, as you can see. And the same way I am going to use this hand here, cat hand here. This is also a image, and I make a line art from this with my pen tool, and this is going to be the final design for my for my this design here. I could have downloaded this vector, but I don't want to do that because I want to share with you how to make them. So I have an idea that I can make this one better. Like I can make him holding this heart shape. So I am going to place it like this, then selecting my eyedropper tool with pressing I. If I click here, it will be the same size of my, the stroke size will be same as my these hands here. So if I just select them everything from here and use my shape builder tool, I want this hand part to be on top of this heart and this hand part to be behind the hand, so that will not be visible. So for that I am going to erase that part because I want to make it look like this cat hand is holding this love shape. So that is all. I am going to make them a group. Okay, this is really easy. Just use your pen tool to draw anything from any image. It is easy. I am just showing you little sample. I am using my curvature tool here. If I double click and on any point, it will make a hard corner, and if I just click here, it will make a round shape. Like you can see, if I click here, it will make a round path, but if I double clicked here, it would make a heart shape here. So that is how to use curvature tool. You can watch YouTube videos to how to use them. So for this one here I am going to use these two vector for me, but before that I need to make that torn paper effect I am going to use. So for that I am going to use my pen tool here. So maybe with black shape, just with black fill, I am going to draw some random lines like this. Just anything you can do with your mouse. I am not using my graphic tablet here, so that you can also do the same with me. Just a rough shape like this, then again a rough shape. That shape I am copying, but I want to make it rotate like this, and then again using my pen tool again to make this area. So this is just to show you guys how to generate different unique ideas, new ideas, or how to use already existing vectors in a own different way, how to modify them. So that is how, if you just learn how to modify vectors well, then you can do anything with your pen tool. So this is the rough shape of my design going to be. So I am going to select everything, now unite them. Okay, so my idea for this is, there will be a t-shirt. Like this is the printing area of my t-shirt. I am making it outline mode so that you can see well. So this is the main printing area of my t-shirt, I have a plan to put this shape like this, and then I will make that cat head and hand pop out from this area, so that it looks like it is showing, or it is visible through the person's, the t-shirts inside the t-shirt. So it will look like someone is wearing a t-shirt and a cat is inside that. So that is the main idea for my design here. So I am going to select this one, make them a group. Now I am going to select this group, copy them. So this is the sorry for that, this is the point. I am going to now modify my vectors, but I need to make a black background for this one, because that will be easier for me to work like this. So I'm going to lock this layer, that black layer. Now I'm going to select this one, I'm going to make this white so that I can see everything clearly. Now for this one here, I need to make it a closed path vector, like everything else is closed here, just this area is not closed. So if I just take my direct selection tool here, or maybe just make a extra point here, and then if I take my direct selection tool, I can simply modify this point here, and that will not affect the other areas of my design here. So just like this. Okay, for this one here I am going to, okay, that is actually not a problem. I can see it on the outline view. You can see they are perfectly matching each other. So that's okay for me, because I needed a close path vector. So for this one here I am going to use this hand like this, maybe, so that it looks like this hand is coming out from this inside this area, this my torn paper effect area, or and this will look like it is inside this t-shirt. So I am keeping it like this. Now I need to place my cat head here. I want this head to be little below this lower part of this effect here, and then going above the upper part here, just like this head is looking inside this t-shirt. So this part will be behind this bar, and this part will be on top of this bar. So before that I need to make it colorful, because this is not looking very good. So I am just going to make it black, maybe this outlines. Now I am going to use my live paint tool. So sorry, not that. Okay, I don't actually remember where that was. Just press K on your keyboard, it will be activated. Okay, so here it is. Now I need to fill these areas with white. So I am pressing Alt on my keyboard, it will bring this eyedropper tool. If I click here, it will sample that white color. If I click here, it will fill that this area with that white color. So this is the main point of my this design. I am going to use some more colors like this hot pink maybe, but not in that much amount, just a lighter version for these areas, because this cheeks area is represent the blushing of that cat. So I am going to fill these areas with this color, because this is the headband here. Now for this eye here, I need to make it white, and this area also white, but not complete white. Maybe I can use a darker tone of white, this one maybe. So just because this is the shadow area, then for this area I need to fill that with kind of black, not exact black, but darker, a gray version. So I am going to fill these areas with that color too. So this is the way of using light paint bucket tool. Now for this area, this ear area, I am going to use this same pink, but in a darker shade, because that area should be in, this is the shadow area. Okay, so this part is not working because there is some mistake somewhere, so I will fix that later. Now for this one here, this hand area here, we can simply use this same color code here. So I am using my paint bucket tool again, pressing Alt on my keyboard to sample this white color, because this area should be white. Now this pink color to fill these areas, and also this heart I want to make it look, it's a red color heart, so it is a red heart. Now this area also white, this area I want to sample that black color for this nail areas. Okay guys, so I made a mistake here, that is okay, I can fix that again, fix that later, no problem. So once it is done, my painting is done, you can see I keep here the black outline, but here is the red outline, so I need to just expand it. Once it is expanded, I can simply click on this strokes area here, and if I just keep clicking, it will select that only that strokes. So once this stroke is selected, I need to go to select same, then same appearance, and it will select everything that is with that same stroke color. Or maybe I can use my this magic wand tool to click on this stroke, and it will select everything that is in that color stroke mode. So I am going to change that in black, so it is easily changeable. Okay guys, so this is now my design is almost ready, just a little changes. Okay, for this area I need to make it, I need to fill this area, but as you can see this is not looking very good because they are not connected with each other. So I am going to make it outline mode so that I can see it perfectly where the area is missing. You can see this area is not connecting with this part, and that is a mistake when I made that line drawing, but this happens because this is a small detail, so you cannot see every time. So once I fixed that area, you can see like this. If I turn on the preview mode now, if I select them like this now, and if I press K here, sample this color, I can fill that area with that color. This is really easy. So I am going to place this cat head like this. So as I told you that this part I can select this one just and then cut. If I select this shape here and press Ctrl B, that will paste that in back, but it is like overlapping my colors here, so I need to make that cutout. I am selecting my this shape here, making a offset path for it, offset path. Okay, that is good for me, or maybe a bit low, 8 pixel. Now I am pressing Ctrl X to cut that. Once that is in my clipboard, I am selecting this hand here, opening the transparency for that, then paste in front. So as you can see, this is not working because this is in white, so I need to make it black. So once it is black, you can see this is looking good, or this is looking like this shape is on top, so it is making an extra part for that. And once my this shape is on my clipboard, or I can select it, I am going to make a copy, then I am going to get out from this area. Now I am selecting my head here, because this part also, this head part also should be behind this bar here. So I am going to select my head here, opening the transparency for it, then Ctrl F, that means it will paste in front. So as you can see, this is now looking good, and this head is looking like inside or behind this area, but this area I want it to be behind my cat head. So I am going to select this shape here. You can see I am inside this transparency panel, so I am only selecting that black shape you can see inside here. I am not selecting anything, I cannot select anything from this part here because I am inside the transparency. I am only clicking here, and you can see this black box here. I can only select that box. If I select it, this box is being selected, and I am going to use my eraser tool, pressing Alt to make it delete it like this, as I don't need this to be overlapping my head here. So just that you can see this is how it is deleted. So if I just turn this off by clicking here, now I want this head area to be on top of my this shape, so I need to make a offset path for my this cat head also, but in a maybe a bit bigger size like this. Okay, once it is selected, offset path is made. You can see this is in a stroke mode, no fill, only black stroke. If I press shift X, it will switch this on. That means it is now in black fill, no stroke. So I am going to cut this and select my this shape here. So opening the transparency for that, again pasting in front, and as you can see, when it is in black, it will make this area invisible, but that will be visible, or you will see that how it is looking. But as you can see this area, I don't want that to be on this area, because this area should be behind this bar. So I am going to take my eraser tool again, and I am going to erase this area. Okay guys, sorry for that. Before erasing that, I need to go to the transparency panel, because if I am now on surface layer, so if I select this one here, I will be able to go to into the transparency panel here, and once I am inside this transparency, you can see there is only this shape, no other shape. I cannot select anything here, only this shape. So I am selecting this one and then using my eraser tool, because I don't need these areas, I only need this area. So that's why I am keeping that. And as you can see, this is now looking like this cat is, this part is behind this bar, but this head is on top of this bar. That means this cat is looking inside this area. So to represent this design a little in a better way, I need to make a background for this. So I am going to select this shape here, my original drawing shape here, then Ctrl C, that means copy, and when it is selected I am pressing Ctrl B, that means paste in back. Now it is pasted in exactly same place, but I need to make it fill. So I am using merge and unite, that will fill that entire area, but I need to make it a little different color, like the white and black here. So I am going to make it maybe like yellow. So once it is yellow, you can see this is looking better than before, but I need my hand. So I am selecting this here. If I click here, it will select that yellow layer from here. So I am going to cut this. Now I need to select everything here. So once everything is selected, if I press B, my that yellow layer will be placed on back of this selected layer. So as you can see, this is not overlapping any other areas, but you can see this area is not looking very good, because that is, this yellow part is visible from here, but I don't want that. So I am going to select my this white shape here. If I go to the transparency, I will get that head vector, cat head vector inside this area. I am going to copy that. Now again I need to select this layer, this yellow layer, open the transparency, paste in front. So that part is now pasted in yellow layer 2, and as you can see, this is looking now really good. So for this area here also I need to fix this. So I am going to select my cat head, and inside my cat head I will find this one here, this shape I created for cat head. I am going to copy this one, again come to the yellow layer here, inside the transparency I am going to paste it. So once it is pasted inside here, you can see this area is also fixed. So if I just want this, I don't want these areas, or I want to fix that, I can simply select my white area here, or maybe just this white and black area together. Okay, let me just do it for the white, because the yellow is not visible from here. So I am going to select my white. If I come into this transparency panel, I can simply draw some black areas here, because I don't want them to be this little part and this little part be visible. Okay, now once I making that them invisible, you can see the yellow is now visible. So I need to copy this one, copy, again come to the yellow layers transparency panel, paste in front, it will be hidden. So I, okay guys, this may look like a little, I don't know, this is maybe looking a bit confusing for you, but these are the all simple works or simple Illustrator tricks I use every time the transparency. I am making a complete new offset path for my white area here, cut that. Now I am selecting my yellow layer, because this area is not looking good. So I am selecting my yellow layer, inside the yellow layer I am going to paste it. Once it is pasted here, I need to make it black. So once it is black, you can see everything here is fixed. So guys, this is the final design going to be, because this is the plan. I was thinking to make this design like this, just like this, because I wanted it to look like this cat is looking inside this t-shirt area. So that is the final design for me. Okay, maybe if I just make it yellow, that is not looking good. So guys, this is the final design, and you may have seen this kind of designs or this kind of images in real life, but I never seen a t-shirt design like this. So I thought to make one of myself, because whenever you are making something unique, you are making a chance to get some sale. So that is the reason I make this one. I hope this one will give you some idea, guys. Keep practicing, and of course, do not just stop by watching. Whatever you are watching, just practice. Do a lot of practice every day, because practice is the thing going to make you perfect, not just by watching some tutorials. So guys, thank you everyone for being with me, for supporting me. It is almost 4000 hour watch time it is going to complete today, so I will get my channel monetized very soon, thanks to you guys. See you in the next video. Sorry. Okay guys, see you in the next video. Thank you everyone.